Hello, my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me and supporting my channel. Really easy. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. And I hope that you're all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting Angel Answers Oracle cards. And this deck was created by Radleigh Valentine and illustrated by Marius Michael George. And this deck was previously released when Radleigh was partnered with Dorian Virtue. And they did quite a few decks together. I should say collaborated and not partnered. They collaborated and they went their own separate ways when Dorian became, I think it was a born-again Christian, and she gave up what she was doing previously. But this deck was published by Hay House, and this revised version was released November 19th, 2019, and at that time retailed for $19.99. And the box itself is 5.30, height and across is 3.90, and the width is 1.30, and as you can see, it's got the thumbnails, and it does have the title on all the sides, which makes me happy. Because I like to stack my decks like this way, because I don't have a lot of room to stack it sideways. But it's nice when they put it all around, so however you stack it. Alright, so on the back we have some teaser cards, and it says simple, trustworthy, and direct advice. Sometimes you need a simple and to the point answer to your questions, such as, is it yes or no? And when will I get that job, meet my soulmate, move to a better location, and so on. This deck offers you trustworthy guidance when a short but sweet response is required. Radleigh Valentine, the best-selling author of Angel Tarot cards, offers 44 beautifully illustrated cards and step-by-step instructions in the accompanying guidebook. In this revised edition, the guidebook and cards have been updated to make them even easier to use, so you get the clarity you are seeking. With Angel Answer Oracle cards, you'll clearly receive your guardian angel's direct and loving messages. And yeah, as you can see, previously published as Angel Answer Oracle cards by Dorian Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. If you're interested in doing a deeper dive into Dorian, there should be a video. You can probably just put her name in and videos will pop up about her. Okay, so when you open it up, there's just got a plain deck, and I'm really glad that Radleigh, I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, I don't mean to. It doesn't come with a ribbon. It does come with this guidebook, like it said, so we'll go over that. He basically sued, I think he sued for the rights, copyrights, and he was able to reproduce all of his decks that he had partnered with Dorian, and just put his name on it for his work that he contributed. So I'm happy that he was able to do that. Alright, so I do not think you'll be using anything in this deck for reversals, because it's basically a to the point kind of deck, and I don't think you'll be using reversals. But as you can see on the back, it does have some different colored edges, so you have the different colored edges, and it has a nice pretty angel with butterfly. I think those are butterfly. Yeah, it's like a butterfly crown. Alright, so as the box said, this is a pretty to the point deck. Just ask a question and it gives you you might not even need to use the guidebook. On some of them you won't, but some of them the choice is there if you want to use the guidebook or not. So let's go ahead and do a flip through. So you have the illustration with the angel in it, angels, there might be more than one, and then basically underneath, and it does go through like times when you're asking questions like when is something going to happen, and also there's abundance is coming to you, which whatever that could be, you could get more than material abundance. So just go ahead and do a flip through. Yeah, the illustrations, I'm not too crazy about. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like the idea of having a very to the point deck. But I'm gonna be honest, I am not crazy about the illustrations. Yeah, it's got 2 no's and it's got 2 yeses. One is like exclamation point, like I don't know the differences between the two, why they would put that. I'm sure they had a reason why they wanted to say no and no with exclamation points. And I think it says in the guidebook, if I'm not mistaken. Because I've only used this deck once, and it was when I first got it, and it was a while ago. And this deck has been out for a while, so yeah. And I can't remember when I actually got this deck, but I think one of the things that really kind of I'm not liking about the deck is that some of the cards seem very blurry, the illustrations. And I know that's supposed to be like the bright light of angels and everything, but yeah, I don't like the blurriness. I guess you could call it ethereal. I guess that could be one of the ways to describe it. Yeah, as you can see, it's got yes and yes with the exclamation point. Okay, and that is the deck. And the cardstock is good. As you can see, the cards are high glossy. And they are. They're... I don't know. I own quite a few of his decks, and I don't really think I've had a complaint about the cardstock. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this book. And on the back, it's got a picture of him and a little blurb about him. And it's got his socials. Okay. And then we have some other things. And he does have quite the extensive list, and I'm not gonna sit here and read off every single one of his decks because it's probably gonna take me about 5 minutes, and I don't think you want to listen to that many decks. You can always just go to his website or Hay House or anything like that, and yeah, because he has been doing these decks for a long time. Alright, so we start out with the content pages, and they are in alphabetical order. And then we have how to work with the Angel Answers Oracle cards. And just basically gives you the different the different questions you can ask with this deck. And then we go into how to use your Angel Answers Oracle cards and preparing your cards. Got the different steps. And I do apologize if you're hearing a lot of panting. It's my pupper in the background. We have, I think, how many steps? Yeah, we got 6 steps. So this is good for beginners, people who are just learning to do readings and stuff. And it seems like it's like really beginner. Like if you were to just buy this deck, it's good for the instructions. If you've never used an Oracle deck before, it's really good instructions. But with the rest of us who are more experienced in doing Oracle decks, I mean, you can gloss over this. And then they have the categories for the different colored borders. So the angel messages are purple, the timing cards are gold, the yes and no cards are blue. Different steps, and then we have the spreads. We have 3-card spread, multiple card decks, where you can use these with other decks. I usually will use an Oracle card in my tarot readings when I'm doing a bigger spread. And then we go on to the meanings. And we get a black and white picture and the title of the card. And then we have the meanings. And it's very short and sweet. And let me see about the no's and the yeses. Okay. Okay, so the no is the answer to your question is no. You may gather additional information by asking another question surrounding this issue and drawing another card. The exclamation point, no, says the response to your inquiry is a firm no. You needn't worry, though, as you will see why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. Okay. I don't see the difference, but it is what it is. Okay. So yeah, basically that's, yeah. And then we have the different types of angel answers, and it breaks down which card goes to which category. And then we have about the artist and about the author. And then we have little Hay House blurbs, copyright stuff. And then we have Hay House resources stuff. Alright, so shuffling. There's no right or wrong way. Since these are longer, you might have a little bit of a rough time with them if your hands are kind of small. If your fingers, I should say, if your fingers are not long fingers, yeah. So I forgot to show you the difference. I usually show the difference. So this is a regular tarot card, the dimensions and everything, and this is the oracle card. So I just wanted you to get an idea of how much bigger it is. Okay, so you can do, it's all in how you want to do it and what you physically can do and how you choose. You can do the rifle with the poker, overhand works as well. Side shuffle usually works better with the wider decks. And you can cut them, pick them back up that way, or you can do a fan across whatever surface you have, or if you're struggling, you're having hand issues or whatever, you could just spread the deck out through the table and just pick one that way as well. Alright, so let's see what angel message. Oops. And for jumpers, as they call them, it's up to you if you want to use them or not. You don't have to use them. I do pay attention to jumpers when they jump out of the deck and fall on the table, and then when I go through the shuffling and then it comes out the second time, that's when I know for certain that the deck is saying, hey, I need you to pay attention to this card. So that's really the only time I will take a jumper seriously. Okay. Peaceful resolution. Yeah, that is angel light. I guess that's the best way to put it. It just looks blurry to me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, so the challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitration, and even strife among family or friends. Be forgiving and understanding with those who have may been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. Okay, so I don't know who needed to hear that message. Oh, sorry about that. But that's pretty much all I have for this deck. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you own it, you know, pros and cons. I'm always interested in hearing what you like about a deck and what you don't like about the deck. And if you own it, like I said, let us know how it's working out for you and if you would recommend it. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with another video. And if you did purchase it or put it on your wish list, I'm always interested to know about that as well. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.